All right, let's try some practice problems here. I'll give you some factors to start with. Let's say x minus 3 and x plus 2. I'll go ahead and find the other three. Give me the roots, the quadratic equation, and the graph. So just pause the video, try it, then come back and I'll solve it for you. All right, let's go ahead and first let's just distribute these out and get the quadratic equation. So I've got x times x squared plus 2x, then negative 3 times x, negative 3 times 2, add my like terms, x squared minus x minus 6. All right, could have used sum and product rule. Sum is -1, product is -6. All right, I've got the factors to start with, so my roots are the opposites of those numbers, 3 and -2. So I just need my quadratic equation, or excuse me, my graph. Roots are 3, -2, so I've got my parabola going through my two roots of 3 and -2. All right, let's try one where we start with just the roots. So let's say we have roots of 4 and -1. Okay, go ahead and pause. Give me the quadratic equation, factors, and graph. Come back and I'll solve it out for you. All right, since I have the roots, I can immediately go to my factors of x minus 4 and x plus 1, remembering that these numbers in the factors are always the opposite of my roots. Next easy thing would probably be the graph. Since I've got my roots to start with, I've got roots of 4 and -1, so my graph would go through those two roots of -1 and 4. So there's my parabola with its roots where we started. And finally, let's get the quadratic equation. Let's multiply this out. Let's go ahead and use the sum and product rule this time. Got x squared. Sum of these two numbers is -3. Product of these two numbers is -4. So there's roots, factors, quadratic, graph.